Hello guys and welcome to the channel. This is our first YouTube video that we are making for this cabin build. If you've been following us along on Instagram, you would know what stage we are at now. We currently have 4 walls up, no roof as yet. That's hopefully what I'm going to be working on today. So yeah, this is our first YouTube video. It's probably going to be a disaster. The camera's definitely going to fall over in the wind at some point. Yeah, welcome to Iceland. And welcome to our humble abode that is not yet finished. I've been working on this build now for, when did we start? We started last summer, very, very late, probably actually more like autumn. And we didn't really have very long before winter came, the ground got too hard to dig. And we kind of were on pause for a while. We couldn't really do anything because it was buried in snow. But now we're back. It's supposed to be summer, but it's still very windy, very rainy here in Iceland, as you can see. It's part of the country. It is what it is. It comes with that. It's an experience. I feel like if I can build a cabin here, I can build a cabin anywhere. If you do like what you see here in this video today, then please consider liking, subscribing, all the good stuff that all the cool kids do. That would be great. We really want to show what we're doing here. We're both loving the process. This is our first tiny home. It is very tiny, as I will show you shortly. It is going to be about 3 by 5 meters. So not huge, but 2 stories, 2 floors, a sneaky little sleeping loft at the top. So I am currently in Iceland by myself at the moment. My lovely wife Raven is away in America working very, very hard at a summer camp. So I'm here building alone, managing the project, figuring it out as I go along. Neither of us have ever built a cabin before, so this is all very new to us. We're learning as we go, we're making mistakes, and we're loving every second of it. Now, if this is the first time you've seen me and you found my video by accident, welcome along to the channel. We are also on Instagram as Our Tiny Home Iceland. I'll put links below in the caption for that. If you want to follow us on Instagram, that would be fantastic too. But for now, let's get building. Ooh, that wind's strong. So the wind in Iceland is quite a thing to work with. Makes everything slightly tricky. Ooh. Okay, we're top plating. We are top plating. Now, of course, I'm going through the top, through that second plate, and then into the stud, hopefully. But there are 2 nails somewhere holding that in as well, so I'm trying to avoid those. So if any of these nails stop abruptly, it means I've hit the other one. Okay. And in case you're wondering, I've screwed a block to the floor to hold my ladder in place. So it's butted up against that. So that's why my ladder is hopefully not going to slip. Hopefully. Whew, for how windy it is and the fact that it keeps raining, it's incredibly warm as well. We are moving in to summer. Well, actually, apparently, we're meant to be in summer now. This is summer. And it is nice today, but it's been raining for the last, I don't know how many weeks now. We were still having snow, maybe not even 2 weeks ago. Iceland, baby. Oh, I hate ladders. So somehow I need to squeeze those 2 together. This wall is not being held up by a lot as I'm leaning against it, so I need to be aware of that also. But I think we're okay, he says. I did consider wearing my climbing harness and looping it around something. But I'm already wearing the tool belt and tools, and who needs the faff? Woo! That wind is pushing right against my back in the direction that I'm leaning against the ladder and the wall. Whew. Oh yeah. Build a cabin in Iceland. It'll be great. Ooh, nearly lost my hat. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting to happen. At least some point, that nail has hit the nail that's holding that first base plate in place, which we expected. It was going to happen. Oosh! Now we've got to try and wrench this out without wobbling the house too much. Or we just bury it in the timber. You'll never know. You'll never know it was there. Strategic nail positioning. Yes! Success! And yes, it's as hard as it looks. So now I need to go down, reposition the ladder at the other end, put that end of the top plate in place with some more nails, do the top plate along the front and the other side. Yeah, heights make me a little bit anxious. They always have, from when I was very young. And I guess it's like a normal thing to be a bit uncomfortable with heights. It's a very natural phobia. But mine was kind of exacerbated. Mine was exacerbated when I fell down the stairs when I was a kid. When I was pretty young, I used to climb the banisters rather than walking up the stairs. I would climb up the banisters to go up the stairs instead. And the banisters snapped and I fell backwards down the stairs, probably about a 6-foot drop, landed onto the stairs on my neck. And yeah, landed in the hallway in a heap, in a lot of pain. But didn't, woo, that wind is so strong, but didn't break any bones. But really established a heavy fear in me of, I guess not even the height, but the falling. Does that matter that that's come through? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so that's that top plate done. Let's get the hell off this ladder. Oh, and it's raining now too. So yeah, I'm doing this top plate on the side in 2 bits just because I don't really want to cut up a full length. I'd rather use these offcuts because it doesn't really matter. It's not doing any real support work. It's just there just so everything is at the same height all the way around and that everything is locked together at that end. But this end doesn't really matter. Or at least I don't think it does. What do I know? So once this one's on, I have to do one at the front and then get up here and put one on this very high backside. That's going to be fun. Okay. It's going to jump around. This is where clamps would be really useful. But we persevere. Boom! Using my chin as an extra hand. Yep, same thing again. Hit the existing one.
A few moments later.
It helps if you actually hit the nails when you're trying to put them in. Okay, now we need to move down that end, measure it, cut it, whack it on. So, cutting the second piece to finish that side end there. Best tool I ever bought, hands down, battery powered circular saw. Obviously we haven't got electricity up here just yet. That's going to come later on in the project, hopefully at some point. But for now, battery powered tools are what's getting me through this. I would be doing all this with a hand saw, which would suck big time. So this Milwaukee incredible saw is just amazing. I love it. I'm not sponsored, but I want to be. Milwaukee, they make incredible tools. I've actually, funnily enough, was in some promotional videos for Milwaukee maybe a year or two ago now. Back in England when I was a tree surgeon, we did a collaboration with Milwaukee with a bunch of saws and garden equipment. So if you YouTube Milwaukee Europe, you'll see me in some of the videos. So easy. Okay, let's see if it fits. It's a smidge long, but it'll do. Oh, for a nail gun. Okay. Horrible. Okay. Whew. Well, I think that's it for this video. We have got the top plates on. You're gonna have to tune into the next video to see the next stages. So hopefully see you in the next video. If you do like what you've seen today, like I say, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. That would be fantastic. Really want to see what we can do with this channel and bring you guys along with this build project. Thank you so much for watching, or as we say in Iceland, takk fyrir.